Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Today I want to talk about kill streaks in Call of Duty, how they should be implemented, kill streaks versus point streaks versus score streaks, what sort of create a class system I want and adore about the kill streak system here in Call of Duty. Call of Duty World War II is the typical standard, I'll say, for score streaks now. You get one set of streaks, you get score streaks, you get score for everything you do, you get enough score, get your score streak, and you're good to go. There are 3 different changes that I would love to see and that we've already had in Call of Duty that, in my opinion, would make this better. I say that very, very subjectively. I can completely see why people adore this setup. I completely see why this is even a superior setup to what I'm about to suggest, but I do want to kind of get my opinion and get my thoughts out there just to discuss. Change number 1, for some stupid reason, this is the dumbest reason, by the way, I like point streaks. From Call of Duty Ghosts specifically, I love how simple they are. Call of Duty World War II brought us back to boots on the ground, brought us back to a simplistic create a class system. I would love to go back to a simplistic point streak system. The point streak system also rewarded you for objective stuff like taking out a SATCOM and taking out maybe a ballistic vest or an IMS. It rewards you with a point for that, and some of you might not know they added this quite late into the life cycle. If you neutralized a domination flag, yes, you could do that in Ghost. If you neutralized a domination flag, you get half a point. If you collected a dog tag and kill confirmed, you would get half a point. Every kill was worth 1 point. Every kill, whatever type of kill it was worth 1 point. And that's what I adore about it. It was just so dead simple. You didn't get assist points. You didn't get UAV assist points. You didn't get tactical equipment destroyed points. You didn't get any of that, which I will completely say that I think objectively is more rewarding towards the score streaks. I think score streaks are more rewarding for every little action you do, but for some reason, like I said, it's really dumb. For some reason, I don't know why, but I like the simplicity of point streaks. So that's my first point of this video. I'm sorry. Moving on to number 2, what I would like to see from kill streaks in future Call of Duties is something that the Modern Warfare trilogy and Ghosts had, and that is kill streaks that get kills count towards your kill streak. Kill streak stacking, I'll say. And now I know, again, kind of the score streak system does this in a certain sense, but they do it in a very minimal sense. If you get kills with your glide bomb or your Hellstorm missile, it's only worth 25 out of a possible, or out of what would be 100 points per kill. Now this does put an emphasis on your kind of gun skill and your ability to get kills with your weapon and all that sort of stuff, but again, subjective here. I freaking loved setting up the IMS and the sentry gun and the Griffin and putting my IMS in a cheeky lane. I loved putting my sentry gun on an objective and just kind of sitting back, waiting, and getting that kill streak. I loved using my Griffin and finding a hiding spot, getting into my Griffin and hoping, praying nobody finds me so I can get my Loki or my chopper gunner or whatever. There's a lot of stuff that goes into this. There's a lot of, you have to inflate your prices of the kill streaks. You have to make that big kill streak worth even more. You have to balance the kill streaks in the first place because all of this system doesn't work if they're not balanced. Take a look at Modern Warfare 2. All you needed to do was get a Harrier strike, and because the Harrier was so OP, it would get you your chopper gunner, which would get you your tactical nuke, which is so overpowered. But in Call of Duty Ghosts, the map were so detailed, the maps were so leveled that you can avoid the Griffins, you can avoid the Helo pilots, you can avoid even the Lokis, which is another reason why I love Call of Duty Ghosts, but we're not getting into that right now. But with that balanced system, I feel like kill streak stacking could be a very fun and rewarding way to play. Again, completely subjective, it's just my opinion. But I miss it. How fun would it be to like get excited that you got your glide bomb and think, oh yeah, I'm just a couple away from paratroopers, and then get your paratroopers, call them in, and then have them get a couple kills so you can get your chopper gunner, and then your chopper gunner comes in. You know, like it would be such a fun experience. That kill streak stacking is so fun to me. I love that. That's what Call of Duty has always been about. At least when I was learning Call of Duty. Not lately, but before Modern Warfare 3 and Ghosts. And the last thing that I'll say is, again, subjective in my opinion, and that is kill streaks that are specific to your classes. This is something that I just love about Modern Warfare 3 and Ghosts. In fact, I just thought of a fourth thing that I want to see from Ghosts. So this video is going even longer. But anyway, when you create your class, creating a class around a certain idea, like this is my anti-air class, this is my stealth class, this is my objective class. That's huge, and it's obviously something that they're doing in World War II, and customizing your kill streaks to a class simply makes sense, and it works very well. I remember in Modern Warfare 3 having a class with an LMG with full metal jackets and a launcher and a support strike package with counter UAV, a SAM turret, and whatever else, like a jammer or something, counter kill streak was on there. That's the class I would use when we were just getting hammered, when we were just completely getting destroyed by kill streaks. I would whip out that class. It was a support kill streak class, so I could take out the enemy kill streaks, but I could also play and continue on with my game. I wasn't stuck with a certain kill streak, because in World War II, I noticed a lot of times I would throw on that perk that made all of the kill streaks more expensive, but you could progress them even through deaths. I would put on the big kill streaks for those specific classes, but then the next game, I would still have those kill streaks, and they would be like the paratroopers on like a regular class, which I would have no chance of actually ever getting. This is alleviated in Modern Warfare 3 and Ghosts because you can have your tryhard class. This is the silencer, this is the assassin class, this is my going for long kill streak classes, and you can have your bigger kill streaks there. But if you ran into a lobby where you're getting destroyed, you can switch out of that class to maybe a less tryhardy class with lower tier kill streaks to where it's more manageable, or even like a specialist kill streak, or an objective kill streak with ballistic vests and that sort of stuff, and an ammo crate for your teammates, and a night owl so you can hop on objectives without worrying about grenades. There's a strategy, there was a layer of depth to creating your class, and there was a very dynamic element about having kill streaks on specific classes that I absolutely adore, and I wish it were to come back. Something else I wish came back with Infinite Warfare was the specialists kill streak. Just the strike packages in general. I love assault support specialists. That was amazing in Modern Warfare 3. One of the most innovative things Call of Duty has ever done. Kill streaks that are balanced, that progress through your death, can be very well done. Just look at Call of Duty Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts was very close to getting the support kill streak right. I mean, so close, but it was great to have that. It was great to have a specialist class where you got literally no kill streaks, but you just got perks instead. And once you got all of your perks, you were, in my opinion, not overpowered. You could die just as easily as anybody else on the battlefield. You got no extra health, no extra damage, no extra nothing. You just got the perks. So it was completely 100% up to you and your Call of Duty skills in order to survive. And that was so incredibly fun. And I think the Assault Killstreak package in Modern Warfare 3 is perhaps one of the best kill streak packages in all of Call of Duty's history. Without this variety, the typical score streaks that we have in Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, Advanced Warfare, and now World War II feel very box standard. You have your box standard Predator missile, you have your box standard artillery strike, you have your box standard mortar strike, and you can pick 3 dots on the minimap, and it's just boring. And they're not necessarily bad, it's just they're not fun, they're not different, they're not unique. You don't mix it up at all. We've been playing with these kill streaks for years. Even though it's just the beta, I already know what the other kill streaks are going to be in the final game of World War II. There's going to be some sort of like Scorchers or Stealth Bomber where just you pick one lane of the map and you put your artillery strike down it, and we have this carpet bomb come in. We have a chopper gunner that's probably going to be in there in some way, shape, or form. It's predictable. There might be a sentry gun in there as well or something like that. I don't know, but it's so predictable and it's so lame to me. So these four things would make kill streaks so much fun and so much more rewarding and so much more of a bigger part in Call of Duty like they always have been. Kill streaks were why Call of Duty 4 was so big, as well as the creative class system. Kill streaks was why Modern Warfare 2 was so big. That's why Modern Warfare 3 was so revolutionary, and from then on it's just kind of died, and it's one of the reasons why I actually dislike Infinite Warfare a little bit, because they lost what made Infinity Ward with those killstreak packages and the killstreak setup in general. But anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know your guys' thoughts on killstreaks. What is the best implementation of killstreaks in your opinion? I know a lot of people are going to like the Scorestreaks system, but like I've been saying this whole video, this is my opinionated, subjective opinion on this topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.